Howdy folks, welcome to episode 17. We just got done getting mining 42, which gives us the shortcut to Chaos Altar. I'm going to try to make a bunch of Chaos Runes. It might actually be more brutal than I'm willing to deal with. If it is, then we'll quit early, but I'm going to see how much grinding I can tolerate. So I'm going to go ahead and mute, at least until we dig our way into the shortcut, and I'll give some reports on what we're doing next. See you in a bit. Kitties are begging for food. It's 4 hours before they usually get fed in the morning, but you know how they are. Excavate statue. Nice custom animation. You did it. How exciting. Better see what's down there then. Oh wow, there's other people down here. No kidding. These are the evil Zamorakians. You are excused and you are welcome. We are the Order of the Dog High. See a short way into the future. How do you know what I'm going to say? These are the tunnels of chaos. Nice. He's answering my questions before I ask them. Indeed, you are very clever. What is this place? How do you do that? Tell that your mind is not suited to the paradoxicalities of precognition. You get confused very easily. Speak to my order here. They'll explain in a manner more suited to your understanding. It's a bet if you wish. Music down here is sweet. I'm digging it so far. Hello there. Can't you see I'm busy here? You don't look very busy. What are you doing here anyway? I'm the leader of the Dog and High. Bow before me. On an important quest. Oh, this is, along with maybe the maze running song, might be my favorite song in the game so far. Poor guy. Hi there. Brings you to our humble dwelling. Tunnels of Chaos. They radiate with the energy of chaos magic. At the far end of the tunnel, you'll find a portal to the Chaos Altar itself, where chaos runes are crafted. Is the wilderness above us? So you'd expect it to be, since the tunnel leads to the Chaos Altar, and yet the tunnel does not enter the wilderness. Safe here and won't come to harm. You seem quite nice for a Zamorakian. History is written by the strong and the influential. You cannot always believe what we're told to believe. You would do well to remember that. Interesting. Why are there only 3 of you? Order is a secret one, and those of us that remain and survive to the ages choose to hide ourselves away. Built on found many tunnels such as these, this is not the only one. Rest assured, there are many more of us around. Guy's cool. Must be the portal of the altar here. It's a long run to it. Okay, so I still have to do a little bit of the maze. That's not the end of the world, I guess. Runecraft would be impossible without leveling agility, right? Or at least super frustrating. I think it's only 1 level from here. Must be that one, right? It's still a bit of a long run. Man, really completely understand why people hate runecrafting. 20 chaos runes. Okay, I do think I'm gonna grind out some chaos runes, but I need a better pouch first. So getting a pouch doesn't involve going to the abyss. Which doesn't involve going through the wilderness. Which doesn't involve risking things, which I'm not super pumped about. Maybe do it with magic. I guess this is a good excuse to bring some not terrible, but less good than your peak gear. I just sold all of it earlier, like my mithril stuff. I still have some mithril stuff. Alright, I'll bring some of that. Give this a try. More than a little bit nervous. We're gonna have to make a run to Swamp Toads pretty soon. I'm on my last pennies. Get some air runes so I can teleport out in case of an emergency. And I'm gonna try going to the abyss and seeing if I can farm up this this pouch. Wait on my run energy to regen for a sec before we go for this. I think I need to have a bunch of it when we get into the abyss also, so. No graceful set is so slow. Probably enough. I'll start walking there. I'll switch to run if I have to. Try to find a place where I'm not getting hit constantly, right? I'm getting hit twice at a time anyway. Is there anywhere that's safe in this place? Jesus. Maybe up here. Might be surrounded on 3 sides. Okay, I think we're okay if we stand here. Jesus. Cosmic Talisman. Why does it attack so fast? Jesus. I wonder if I could safe spot from here with magic or ranged. I don't know if I can shoot over that corner or not. But The Ring of Recoil is pretty good down here since they attack so fast and get so many one-hits off. Just gotta bring way more food down here apparently, and I need to bring like more gear, I think. My gear was high enough that I wasn't getting hit quite so often. Ooh, I could try coming in here with my rune gear. I just want to be able to sit here and farm leeches for a long time. Binding necklace, what is that? Embedded with mystical power. I'll look it up. I'm gonna have to warp out soon though. Okay, I don't think... It looks like there's a system update in 5 minutes. I don't think I want to be in the abyss during a system update either, so... I'm gonna deposit the stuff I have, and I think I'm actually... It's silly, but I'm gonna cut the recording and wait for the update to end. I'll just sit AFK until the skull goes away. I guess we'll be going right back in there, but I don't want to get killed in the abyss on my way there. And the plan... Oh, man, they drop those talismans often. That's cool. I think I needed a cosmic talisman anyway. Make some cosmic runes if I want to do more enchanting in the future. What was I saying? Oh, binding necklaces for runecrafting. Making those, like, combination runes, like smoke runes, that sort of thing. So... Think. When we come back, I'm going to try going in there with my full kit and pray that it doesn't go awfully. I'll try to bring a bunch of food. I'll try to find that corner. Hopefully there's enough defense and offense on that kit that I can sit there and fight leeches for a little while without being in serious danger. I guess the life ring might be a good take on this run. I'm not going to use it otherwise, right? So... all of this stuff is technically replaceable. The adamant full helm, maybe not, because I think I got that as a lucky drop, but everything else I could get back with gold. I guess the iron boots, too, were a lucky drop, but I could bring the Ring of Recoil. I've got 6 of them that I ended up not using. Let's do the life ring, though. Don't really have another use case for it. And then we're going to sign off until this update ends, and we'll go try that again with better gear. See you in a bit. Alright, we're back from that. Man, RuneScape's downtime is very short. It's because it's an old game and it takes up basically no space, but still a little bit impressed. So we didn't lose the skull. I might look up how long it takes for a skull to drop off. I was looking up leeches. I guess they're weak against ranged attacks. So maybe I can bring a bow and arrow and just give it a try. I don't think it's going to compete with my rune sword, since my range stat is so low in comparison. It's only at 30. But hey, I mean, if it works, I guess I can try it. My maple short bow, right? Yeah. I guess I'll bring iron and steel arrows. This is all stuff that if I lose it, it's not the end of the world. I guess I probably don't want to bring that many arrows, though. In case I die, I only want to lose, like, some of them. Let's deposit 1,500. I'll be having a good day if I can use 500 arrows. In fact, let's deposit more. Okay. Should be fine. And my skull is gone. I think it's only a few minutes. Alright, I'm going to go give this a shot. I'm going to walk there, though, because we're going to need to run all the way through to the spot we're going to be using. Oh, does that person have a quest cape? No, it's not a quest cape. Very good. It's got the little quest point logo, this thing on it. Okay, I did not bring any food. / I was low on health before coming. I feel like I'm forgetting something. So yes. I think it was my health from before I came over. Wow, that could have gone really badly. Holy shit. If you're watching that, you're probably screaming at me. I just got interrupted. I had a whole plan, but then the server's coming down for the update threw me off. Okay, well, I want to wait for my skull to clear before I go try that again. Guess I can find out how long it takes for skulls to clear now. Skull status. 10 minutes after using the Abyss, 20 after attacking a player. So I probably don't actually have to wait 10 minutes, because it's such a short walk. Famous last words, though, right? I'll just bring a full inventory of trout, I feel like. Or even birthday cake. Yeah, if there's some I can't use, I'll just throw them out. So let's try that again and hope I don't get ambushed in the short walk to the Zamorakian mage. So I also look like I got a little bit unlucky. Like when I got in there the first time without good gear, I had it set up so there was a leech constantly spawning and coming for me. I want to get back to that mode if possible. Okay, this is what we wanted, so I'm gonna see how this works here. I'm gonna try using range for a bit. That was actually fairly decent damage. Oh, but I can't safe spot. Okay, we'll stick to the sword then. We want that leech to stay exactly where it is. I might be able to telekinetic grab that thing. My damage improvement's not much. Let me see about range training. I don't get to use a shield though, right? So let's just only pick up stuff if it's useful because of the risk of walking out of this thing, right? Alright, we're going to try to farm this for a while. I've got enough food to last for a few minutes. Maybe get to defense 41, we'll see. Pop in if anything interesting drops or happens. My medium pouch dropped. I can leave after that. I'm going to stay with the stuff that I've already gathered. But that's super exciting. That was the only reason we came in here, was for the medium pouch. So I could technically leave now, but I've got all this food I got in my little spot. I'm going to sit here until I burn through all of my cakes and trouts. "10 noted pure essence," that's cool. Alright, large pouch. I think we can just get all our pouches here if we're lucky on how much food we have, and then we might never have to come back here for a very long time. I guess we have to come back to refill pouches, but I think that's less dangerous than what I'm doing right now. It makes me super nervous. I feel like if you had high enough defense in here to where the leeches couldn't hurt you, you could just AFK here forever, right? Just farm talismans and get your pouches quickly. It's a more interesting way to get pure essence than mining it, that's for sure. This is not good. I screwed up. I had a nice setup where there was only a leech on the outside, and now there's a scary level 80 enemy. I needed to walk out to grab something. So I might need to be picky about what I loot now. Let's see. I can cast 3 telekinetic grabs and still teleport out of here. I'll take a stab at world hopping, if it lets me. Hopefully I don't spawn in on top of a guardian or something, right? This is a little bit better at the start. Oh, are they just completely tolerant now? Huh. Okay. I'm okay to just fight everything normally. This is even better. Apparently, I was trying to Google this, like, why are they not attacking? I guess they added an anti-botting measure, so you can't go completely AFK here. If you spend too much time in the abyss, everything just de-aggros. Which I'd prefer to walk around and fight them anyway. And not be stressed out about getting multi-attacked. I might try to experiment with safe spotting then. I don't think safe spotting is possible, but it'd be fun to try. Arrows do a lot of damage. If I had a similar range stat to my attack stat, probably help a lot. Binding necklace, that's cool. I think this gear set's not great for range though. I'd rather have the shield on. Oh god, I'm getting multi-attacked again. Get out of here. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Oh god. Okay. Tolerance does not last forever. Lesson learned. Well, I got 2 pouches, and I got the one that I can't use until level 50, and as far as I know, I have no earthly reason to continue leveling Runecrafting after 50, so I can say that I'm basically done with the Abyss. I guess we'll keep in mind that there's a 3rd pouch I could go in there and try to get at some point. But we also got a new talisman, which is very helpful. Basically, things are looking good. I'm going to go ahead and prep to make some Chaos Runes, which is going to require me doing a bunch of stupid, awful Pure Essence runs. So we'll set that up, and it will probably be a long fast forward. Also, shoot, I forgot to turn on the timer after we came back from the break. Let's see, 22 minutes. Can fix that. 54. That's pretty close to accurate. Alright, we'll fast forward. See you in a bit. There's some theory crafting here. My understanding is that pouches degrade eventually. So to that end, it might not be correct to fill the medium pouch while mining the essence, because mining it is easy. The part that's a hassle is bringing it to the altar. So I'm going to just deposit the medium pouch after this, and we'll bring it out once we start making runs to convert things to runes. So yeah, it makes this a little bit more efficient, but there's no risk here. It's not a long trip. It's just slow and dumb. Pirate event. Real quick. Mining 43 from Pure Essence. Good God. That's probably a good indicator that it's time to stop. And then we'll go turn these all into Chaos Runes, and then I probably will never do this again because this is awful. I don't know, like, I feel like if Runecrafting was just making the trip to the altar, that would help a lot with making it feel less miserable. It's that you have to do this prerequisite task. It has nothing to do with the actual activity of runecrafting. And doesn't even level runecrafting. Alright, since I have so much running, I'm just going to go full graceful. I'm not going to bother with the Chaos Tiara, I'll just bring a talisman with me. Get both of my pouches. Can I fill these from the bank? Chaos Talisman. Alright, here we go. I envy you for being able to watch this in fast forward. This XP rate is so bad. This is completely not worth it. Basically, to make this feasible, I would need to bring runes to teleport. Listening to this music from the Chaos Tunnel, I think it's my favorite song in the game. It's dope as hell. I'll probably steal it for a D&D game at some point. It's called Alternative Route, if you're interested in hearing it not sped up constantly. If you're watching my Runecrafting XP bar fill up ever so slowly, just keep in mind that this is the best training method for me right now. In terms of this is the highest rune I could make. I unlocked it at 35. I'm currently 38. So I'm not even doing like a suboptimal rune. I guess you could get more by making combination runes, but it burns a talisman every time. It's insane. I think I'm paying my debt. I'm paying the runecrafting gods with this batch of 800 or so chaos runes, and after this I don't know that I'll ever runecraft again. I think if I'm going to get runecrafting to 50, it's going to be through quests, and it's going to be through the Arceuus library minigame, which is actually fun. This is so bad. And I love this game so much, but this is so bad. One of these trips represents about 3 enemies on a Slayer task that I kill with magic. I should figure out the money cost per hour compared to swamp toads. I know that that's exactly the problem I've been talking about from the very beginning, that like, if I can consider anything in the game in terms of how it compares with swamp toads, then I'm not going to see content in the game. But I think this will have been enough for Runecrafting. Once I finish these Chaos Runes, I will have an intimate understanding of the Runecraft bad meme. And we will use it only for quests. Once we max it there at 50, that'll be max. I actually should see how much Runecrafting is needed for the achievement diary. It makes me a little nervous. Lols, it's 91 Runecrafting to finish the achievement diary. Well, maybe if I can get it just by doing the Arceuus minigame. I wonder if the Arceuus minigame is always better XP per hour. I'm gonna pull up the video of us running it earlier and see what we were getting. We're getting like 6,400 right now. I get that Chaos is probably a particularly inefficient grind just because of how much walking you have to do, but... Random events. So I did the math. We were getting about 8,000 XP per hour. That was 4 levels ago. And for significantly less misery than whatever this is. I know the XP per hour scales too with the library game because the amount of XP you get is based on your current Runecraft level. We might get 39. Well, we're going to get 39. We will hit 39. I don't think we'll hit 40 Runecrafting after all that. Runecraft 39. Oh my god. Just get to listen to this dope song on repeat. It's usually what I do when I discover a new song that I really like. I just listen to it over and over and over until I hate it. Oh, just to be clear, the XP an hour is not even as good as what I was saying. I was thinking it was 6,500, but as it's getting more data, it's kind of resolving to the real value, which is more like 3,200. It takes a second to stabilize that value because when you first do it, it's like, oh, here's a giant influx of XP, and now I'm starting to count. Not counting. I guess it's also not including all the pure essence mining, right? Which would cut it at least in half, if not even further down. So I want to say the Arceuus library is like a factor of 10 more time efficient for leveling Runecrafting than Runecrafting, at least with the Chaos Altar. It might only be like a factor of 5 more efficient for a better altar. I don't know if this is known. Like, if you look up like Runecraft leveling, it certainly doesn't say, hey, as an option you could go do this instead because it's less awful. And I guess the problem is it doesn't produce anything other than Runecraft XP, so it doesn't like give you runes that you can use afterward. Maybe there's some value there. Especially if you were an Iron Man and you like literally needed the Chaos Runes, but I think even Iron Man, there's minigames you can do that drop Chaos Runes, or you can fight enemies for them, right? Just 10 more trips. 10 more trips. And I'm never going to do this ever again. When we do Swamp Toads, I'll just pretend like I'm doing Runecraft. I'm actually tempted, I was going to say, I'm tempted to, after this is done, to go to the library and just get 50 Runecrafting, so I just don't even have to have it in my brain as something to think about, like how we did with Agility. But I think having it to 50 is not helpful. It's just going to be one of the last things we need to do to get the quest cape, so instead I will let it sit at whatever value we land on and try my best not to think about it too much. Also, I guess technically we still have some quests remaining that grant Runecraft XP, so I'll try to pump those into it. I think, maybe, because of getting like 10 levels from Arceuus and getting a couple levels from doing these Chaos Runes, we might have enough XP in the skill such that if we do all of the remaining quests that give Runecraft XP, it'll get us to 50, but I'll do some research now and see if I can confirm that. there is just barely enough quest XP if I do every quest that lets me assign XP to whatever skill I want, and also every quest that grants Runecrafting XP. I will be like 1,000 over level 50. So this will be the last thing we do. I know it's, well, I guess there's different ways to think about that. Do you want the most miserable task to be the last task, or do you want to get it out of the way and make sure you're doing fun stuff all throughout and not putting off something you dread? What I might be able to do is I might be able to approach this like we did to late agility levels and get to a point where we start saying, okay, we're going to do one level of Runecraft grinding in the library per day, per session. That's not the worst thing in the world. I could live with that. I'll try to think about that and make a decision. Definitely don't think I want to level Runecrafting by doing this ever again, though. I'm going to pop back in the mine and mine a quick 6 more just so we have an actual full inventory. This is the last trip. I'm actually tempted immediately after this to just run over to the Arceuus library and get one more level in Runecrafting just to see the difference. I guess I only need slightly more than 22 books. So like, the last level we did, I think 34 to 35, was like 16 books. That's not even that big of a difference in time. Guess at 74 Runecrafting, you get twice as many runes, but I will do anything else in the game with this to get chaos runes. At least now I know. I had it in the back of my head, like, this probably isn't that bad, right? Especially if you get that shortcut. But you can do it pretty quickly. False. I don't even know if this is going to be enough to hit, I think we're going to be just barely short. I'm going to have to make one more run. Can't do all this and not get to 40. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I will mine one more set of 32. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to get Runecraft 40. Never again. Never again. It's so bad. Oh, it's a new threshold at least. It actually does matter. Astral runes. I mean, I don't have any spells that use that, but I guess I could figure out if it's less miserable. No. Never again. Okay, cool. I need to take a break. That was intense. That was much more intense. I wanted a chill, quiet grind. Would have much rather done virtually anything else in the game than that. Also, I made the mistake of doing this from like, 5 to 7 in the morning. My babysitting duty started at 7:30. That would have been a great task to do while I was babysitting. Since I barely talked, you would have heard a total of like 7 seconds of Sesame Street in the background. Woof. What's our total? How many chaos? We had 828 chaos runes. So, in start to finish, to be able to do that, I guess we can exclude the 20 minutes it took in the Abyss to get the pouch, right? So to get all the pure essences and to make all the trips took us about 2 hours. Let's round it down and be kind and say it was only 2 hours. So 2 hours for 828 chaos runes. Now, that's worth how much money? We maybe even started with some chaos runes. I think I had some left over, but let's be extra kind and say that it's worth 62,100. That's 30,000 gold an hour equivalent worth of effort versus my swamp toads are 300,000 an hour. I mean, okay, sure, toads don't give XP, but we only got like 6,500 XP or something. To you, Willikers. Alright, well, I do know what we're going to do next. Before this episode ends, we're going to do the quest that unlocks the Yanil teleport. I kind of want to focus on stuff that gives teleports for a bit. Anything that helps us to get around the game world faster is going to make every other quest smoother, and the same logic we were using earlier for focusing agility. After the Yanil quest, or maybe before the Yanil quest, I kind of want to run to Arceuus and just go from 40 to 41 Runecraft, just to tell myself that I'm not crazy, you know, because I have this feeling maybe I'm just crazy, maybe it's the same XP rate, it just feels less bad because it's not Runecrafting. But it would be good to see at an even level, you know, what the time difference is. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just going to take a short break here. That was awful, terrible, and miserable, but I wasn't joking when I said let's go to Arceuus and do one more level with library books. So we're going to go do that real quick, and then we'll do this quest to unlock the Yanil teleport. See ya on the flip side. $131.10 is the start point. I need the music playing. I guess I accidentally turned off looping when I was trying out that other song. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use skill books now, even though we don't have enough to level up because I'm at full inventory. Okay, we'll go get the remaining books. Okay, let's open these books. Got it. Might actually have one too many, we'll see. I guess I'm short one. Slightly off my math. One more. There it is. Runecraft 41. We started it 10 minutes after. It took us a little bit longer than normal in order to get spun up. 25 minutes for one level. 25 minutes for 3840 XP. $9,216 per hour versus like 3,000 per hour from actually Runecrafting. A factor of 3, not 10, but still. Well, no. It is more like 10 because you have to spend all the time getting your own pure essences, and there is no pure essence farm associated with this. I'll see if I can tap out the books I already have just for fun and then take a break before we do the next thing. Nope, already tapped out. Oh well. Okay, head to the bank and take a break. See ya. Yo, I'm gonna pop through and update the quest spreadsheet real quick. Let's see, looks like it populated everything correctly. I have 43 quest points now, and it's been a while since I updated it, huh? Alright, so let's see. There's the Goblin Diplomacy is done. So many quests in this game. Monk's Friend, Demon Slayer, Elemental Workshop 1 is done. Giant Dwarf is done. Dig Site is done. Partway through Fairy Tale 2, but I think that's its own thing. Oh, did I ever mark Creature Event Constraint? Okay. Didn't do Twibo when I Trio. We did a mini game though. Feud, Corsair Curse, Sea Slug. So we do our Ascent of Arceuus, don't we? Okay, let me also back up my current stat import. So check the ones that I have complete. Spots, Lost City, Dig Site, Giant Dwarf. I might be missing one or two, but I'll keep an eye on it as we continue to mess around with this. Available true. Okay, so the one we're going to do today is for unlocking the Watchtower. Watchtower, available true. Only recently available because of getting to 40 mining. So we're going to go work on that really quick. Make your way to the Watchtower north of Yanil. Have food, 2 ropes, and, wow, dragon bones. That's might be a challenge. We may have already hit our first wall. Okay, let me figure out if there's a dragon that I can handle at this level. Ooh. Green dragons, maybe, if they're safe spottable? Where are they? Various locations in the wilderness and in the Corsair Cove dungeon. Myths Guild basement. Oh. It's gated by a quest. Huh. Looks like your best shot is the wilderness, and that's definitely not happening. I think I know where some blue dragons are. If someone has partially completed Watchtower, there are safe spots in the Ogre Enclave with 6 dragons at spawn. Can I get to those safe spots before I need the dragon bones, though, is a question. Let's see. Dragon bones. Try not to bury your dragon bones. Ogre Enclave. Shoot, I don't think I get into the Enclave until after I use the dragon bones. Okay, so I get a source of dragon bones if I'm able to do this. So I'm going to mute for a second as I continue to research. I need to find out where I can reasonably get them. I don't know that there's a place. I assume there should be, but... Disconnect. Be back in a bit. Okay, I might be able to skim some off the top of someone farming them in the Taverley dungeon. So I'm going to give that a try. Taverley dungeon. Been to Taverley so few times. Where is it close to? Is it Valador? Yeah. Taverley dungeon. Okay, we'll give it a try. I'll bank my important stuff here. I don't need all these runes, just need some emergency runes. So let's do 5 of each of the critical ones. Extra airs. Guess I'll bring the air staff. All right, let's give it a try. We'll pray. I think I need to bring some food, something I tend to forget. Also, I think I want to bring my summer pies, because they will let me potentially boost through a shortcut to get me straight to the dragons. I think I've seen them before, that's why I was looking it up. seemed familiar. And to that end, I should probably, well, I'm going to wait to get agility 70. We do need it eventually, but I'm going to wait to do it until I'm feeling nostalgic for agility. Runecrafting has pushed me a little bit close to it. Runecrafting is significantly worse than agility. But we're not there yet. One of these days. Wrong entrance. South of... oh. West of Falador. Right, there's an agility shortcut to get to it. Well, I'll do it the stupid way twice and then actually do it right. I guess if people were fighting them, they'd probably be picking up the bones. The bones are actually worth something. This might not be the best idea. Let me think. Really trying to decide how I want to approach this. Not feeling too hot about it. I think I might be able to do it. I gotta get some chaos runes though, so I'm gonna grab those real quick. Hopefully I don't get insta-nuked, right? It's possible. This might be where we finally find out what death looks like in this game. I'm not confident that we're gonna win this. I only need to kill one though, and then we can get out of there. Oh, I should bring more fire and air runes, that's right. Teensy bit nervous. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk through this here. And wait for him to be away from the corner. Baby Dragon's only 48, so if that one aggroes me, I'm probably okay. If this one aggroes me and breaths me, it's game over. Check some other worlds too and see if there's one where they're positioned more favorably. I assume there's multi-attacking down here too, so... not significantly worse. Oh, there's someone there already. Awesome. I'm gonna try to take advantage of that real quick. And then I'll swap worlds again to not compete with them. Genius. Okay. And I'm just gonna telekinetic grab the bones when they drop and get the fuck out of here, right? Careful not to run forward. No! No! Do not get close to it. Oh my god. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm super nervous about this. Be ready to cancel out whenever I trigger an attack, right? I guess I can manually cast it. No, 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 no. Right, here we go. It's just manually casted. It's fine. I think we might run out of runes. We'll see. Okay, I'm auto-casting. Okay. Without having to move. Please don't run out of runes. I don't have any prayer. I should have charged it. I could get some extra accuracy in here. Use half my fire runes. Okay, do not run in there. Telekinetic grab the dragon bones. So I'll get the hide too. Whew, we did it. Right, do not touch these. Do not accidentally bury them. That was Let's just go ahead and move you somewhere. I'm not going to touch you. Okay, get the hell out of here. Alright, so if I actually want to do the Watchtower quest, now that I can, let me just look, see if there's nothing else on the list that I definitely don't have. Gold bar, check. Tinderbox, check. Death rune, check. Pickaxe, check. Dragon bone, check. Dragon bone. 2 ropes. Guam potion. Light source. Vessel and mortar. Bat bones. I think I actually stashed some bat bones, but I guess we'll see. Janger berries. Okay, the rest of them can be obtained during quest. I'm nervous. I'm just trying to make sure I'm fully planned ahead for this quest. I just want the teleport. That's all I'm doing it for. Even with that, I still might not be prepared, because I think I have to fight a blue dragon legit, and their fire hits like a truck. So there's a quest I need to do to be able to... really... Turtle's all the way down here. There's a quest we need to do to be able to safely do anything involving dragons. So I'm gonna see if we can at least start that quest. I don't think we have to finish it, because I think finishing it's gonna require 43 prayer, so we can get those protect spells. It seems to be pretty common for these high combat missions. These bones, definitely deposit the bones so we don't forget about them. Okay. Dragon Slayer is the next one we have to do. Go ahead and get my Graceful Kit back. Probably all I need to roll with for now. And my runes for teleporting, obviously. Okie dokie. Champions Guild. Head to the Champions Guild south of Varrock and talk to the Guild Master and ask him for a quest. Okay, can do. Guess access to the Champions Guild is gated by quest points, so that's cool. Welcome, bold adventurer. You've completed a medium task. Dr. Guildmaster, greetings! Can I have a quest? Aha! Mighty and perilous quest, fit only for the most powerful champions. At the end of it, you will earn the right to wear the legendary rune plate body. Oh, I didn't realize it was blocked. Speak to Oziak, the maker of rune armor. He sets the quest the champion must complete in order to wear it. He lives in a hut by the cliffs to the west of Edgeville. It can be odd sometimes, though. Oh, this thing at the beginning says that this is the, final free-to-play quest. As the most aggressive requirements. Guess they can gate things behind quest requirements as, a bot deterrent, because doing quests is annoying to set up bots. I think they could still do it, but it costs them hours of work. Versus automatable, easy grinding, right? Can I help you at all? Oh, it's the wrong guy. It's up here. There he is, Oziak. Yo. It's a fair day, my friend. You sell me a rune plate body. As you know, I have one. The Guildmaster of the Champions Guild told me. Because he would, wouldn't he? He's always sending you fancy pants heroes up to bother me, telling me I'll give him a quest or something like that. I'm not gonna let just anyone wear my rune plate mail. It's only for heroes. I thought you were gonna give me a quest. Sigh. Alright, I'll give you a quest. I'll let you wear my rune plate mail if you slay the dragon of Crandor. Dragon, that sounds like fun. Typical reckless adventurer, aren't you? Go kill the dragon and get out of my face. How do I defeat it? Talk to the guild master in the Champions Guild. He'll help you out if you're keen on doing a quest. I'm not going to be hand-holding any adventurers. Greetings, bold adventurer. Greetings. Talk to Osiak. He gave me a quest. What did he tell you to do? Defeat the Dragon of Crandor. Goodness, he hasn't given you an easy job, has he? What's so special about this dragon? 30 years ago, Crandor was a thriving community with a great tradition of mages and adventurers. Many Crandorians even earned the right to be part of the Champions Guild. One of the adventurers went too far. He descended into the volcano in the center of Crandor and woke the dragon Elvarg. He must have fought valiantly against the dragon because they say that to this day she has a scar down her side. The dragon still won the fight. She emerged and laid waste to the whole of Crandor with her fire breath. Some refugees managed to escape in fishing boats. They landed on the coast north of Remington, set up camp, but the dragon followed them and burned the camp to the ground. Out of all the people of Crandor, there were only 3 survivors, a trio of wizards that used magic to escape. Names were Thalzar, Lozar, and Melzar. Curious about taking on Elvarg, first you'll need to get to Crandor. The island is surrounded by dangerous reefs. You need a ship capable of getting through them and a map to show you the way. When you reach Crandor, you also need some kind of protection against the dragon's breath. Okay, the guide says I need to ask every question here. How can I find the route to Crandor? Only one map exists that shows the route through the reefs. That map was split into 3 pieces by Melzar, Thalzar, and Lozar. Each of them took 1 piece. Where is Melzar's map piece? Melzar built a castle on the site of the Crandorian refugee camp north of Remington. He's locked himself in there and no one's seen him for years. The inside of his castle is like a maze and is populated by undead monsters. Adventurers go in there sometimes to prove themselves and give you this key to Melzar's maze. Where's Thalzar's map piece? He was the most paranoid of the 3 wizards. He hid his map piece and took the secret of its location to his grave. You need to talk to the Oracle on Ice Mountain. Where's Lozar's map piece? I told you to speak to Lozar herself in her house across the river from Lumbridge. Goblin raiders killed her and stole everything. One of the goblins from the Goblin Village probably has the map piece. Okay. We've been there. Where can I find the right ship? Even if you find the right route, only a ship made of the old Crandorian design will be able to navigate through the reefs to the island. There's still one in existence, it's probably in Port Sarum. Then, of course, you need to find a captain willing to sail to Crandor, and I'm not sure where you'd find one of them. How can I protect myself from Dragon's Breath? That part shouldn't be too difficult. I believe the Duke of Lumbridge has a special shield in his armory that is enchanted against Dragon Breath. Okay. I might stop. This seems like a really big, long quest. I probably want to devote most of an episode to it, so I might stop once I get the Dragon's Shield, because I think that'll let me more safely attempt the Unil Teleport quest. Duke Horatio. Seek a shield that will protect me from Dragon Breath. Elvarg, the Dragon of Crandor Island. Are you sure? Yes. Braver adventurer than I. Why is everyone so scared of this dragon? Back in my father's day, Crandor was an important city-state. Politically, it was important as Falador or Varrock. One day when I was little, all contact was lost. The trading ship and the diplomatic envoys just stopped coming. I remember my father being very scared. He posted lookouts on the roof to warn if the dragon was approaching. Can you give me the shield or not? Really think you're up to it. Perhaps you're the one who can kill this dragon. Oh, sweet. That was easy. If you kill it for Saradomin's sake, make sure it's really dead. Right, cool. So I don't have to start and do all of Dragon Slayer now, because, like I said, I think it's a big enough quest. It looks like official length, very long. Big enough quest, so I want to start a session with it, so people don't have to sit through. What did you sit through if you're watching at this point? Like 3 hours of runecrafting? Let's do something slightly less interesting. Pretty cool looking shield. Examine. Partial protection from Dragon Breath attack, so that's better than no protection. Okay, maybe now I can do the Watchtower quest. Make your way to the Watchtower north of Unil. I have to port to Ardonia first. Or Ardoyan. Ahoy, Jim. Ardoyan. Pop by the bank and get the stuff I'm gonna need. Lucky I have exactly 1 bat bones stashed. Wow. Jangerberries is the only thing on the list that we don't have, and it looks like we can get it during the quest. It also says I should be prepped with my armor. I guess I could just preemptively equip it instead of the graceful and deal with not being able to walk very fast. I'm nervous about carrying the graceful with me for reasons. Okay. Hopefully that will do. Oh, and food. Basically gonna fill my inventory. Gee whiz. Tempted to go steal some more cakes. 12 HP was pretty good, but over 3 ticks I don't want as much anymore. Talk to Watchtower Wizard. One of the new guards? No, I'm an adventurer. Oh, what are you doing here? Looking for adventures. What's the matter? Oh dear, darn and dear. We try hard to keep the town protected. How can we do that when the Watchtower isn't working? What do you mean it's not working? The Watchtower works by the power of magic, an ancient spell designed to ward off ogres that has been in place for many moons. Exact knowledge of the spell is lost to us now, but the essence of the spell has been infused into 4 powering crystals to keep the tower protected from the hordes and the Feldips. How come the spell doesn't work? Crystals have been taken. Stolen. Can I be of help? Do with an extra pair of eyes here. There must be some evidence of what has happened here. Perhaps you could assist me in searching for clues. Search the surrounding area. If you find anything unusual, bring it to me. Try the bushes. Clues get caught in bushes all the time. Oh, I guess I needed to use the agility shortcut to get in here in the first place. That's kind of crazy. I had to sneak in. Otherwise they would have blocked me. That's funny. The far northwest bush. Is there a further northwest bush? Examine's not the same as search. A road, this could be a clue. Oh, northwest. I didn't realize I was facing south this whole time. I was confused. Disgusting fingernails. It may be a clue though. It is pretty gross. Have a look at these. Very interesting. Long nails, gray in color, well chewed. Belong to a scavid. Servant race of the ogres. Gray, depressed looking creatures, always losing nails, teeth, and hair. Inhabit the caves in the Feldip Hills. They normally keep to themselves though. It's unusual for them to venture from their caves. What do you suggest I do? It's no good searching the caves. Well, not yet anyway. Why not? They're deep and complex. The only way you'll navigate the caves is to have a map or something. Maybe the ogres have one. So what do? Be fearless and gain entrance to Kutanoth, the city of the ogres, and find out how to navigate the caves. What do I need to get in the city? Guards need to be dealt with. You could start by checking out the ogre settlements found around here. Tribal ogres often dislike their neighbors. In the meantime, I'll throw the fingernails out for you. Thanks. Wizard has no more need for evidence. Okay, I can drop that then. It says I can grind up the bat bones too, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Later I'll deposit the mortar and pestle. Need to help out 3 ogre tribe chieftains to get pieces of an ogre relic. Ogres near all 3 camps are non-aggressive. Go through the city of Unil using the agility shortcut or the east entrance. There's a bank here I can stop off at, right? Yeah. I'm nervous. I really want to get rid of those dragon bones and turn them in for the quest. Hey, Jingerberries. Probably can telekinetic grab those. Sweet. They sell for a good amount. Comparable to my swamp toads. Turn northwest to find a tribe of ogres. Any ogre Builds a mace as non-aggressive. Okay, that's helpful. Talk to Og. What's up, Og? Why are you here, little thing? Seek entrance to the city of the ogres. I got no business there. Maybe if you did something for me, I might help you get in. Southeast of here is more ogres, and the name of the chieftain is Tobin. He stole gold from me, and I want it back. Okay, can I just give him the gold bar? I have your gold. The gold I asked for. He wants a specific one. Okay. Head south of Og's tribe. You should see an island. Jangaberries. Find the long branch tree. Use a rope on the branch of the tree to swing in the island. Talk to Gru. I have to get over there anyway. Okay. Leave me alone, asshole. Use a rope on the branch of the tree. Here we go. Swing. Oh, cool. I'm gonna need multiple Jangerberries. Grab them just to be safe. Talk to Gru. What's up? You look good at my plate. I want to enter the city of the ogres. I should eat you instead. Don't eat me, I can help you. I'm a mighty adventurer, slayer of monsters and user of magic powers. Find Gorad, my enemy to the southeast, and knock one of his teeth out. There's already a rope swing on the north side, I see. Let's see, head, where are we going? Head southeast. And go around Gutanoth headed east. You'll see a broken bridge. Okay. Past my old buddy Ogre Slayer task farming spot. Wish I could do that grapple, but I have to get a bunch of skills up in order to get my hands on a grapple. This over. Can you find another way over? Okay. West northwest of the gnome glider. A little bit further over, it looks like. Oh, cave entrance, I think that's it. Oh, there's the death rune, okay. Wow, that tunnel went a long way. Cool. Okay. South of the ladder, you should find a level 68 chieftain called Gorad. Come to knock his teeth out. Okay. Attack him, kill him to get a tooth. Really should have refilled my prayer. We'll be okay though. Decently armored. Dropped a tooth. Perfect. So we needed ogre tooth. Okay. Keep the tooth for later. Speak to Tobin. Talk to Tobin. What do you want, small thing? I seek entrance to the city of ogres. You'll never get in there. Find a way, trust me. Bold words for things so small. I can do something for you. Speak for things that can help me. Prove me your might. Bring me the bones of an adult dragon to chew on. I'll eat them, not you. Don't accidentally bury them. Small thing returns. You bring the dragon bone? I say I'll get something, I get it. Okay, it's out of my inventory, thank God. Gives me a part of a statue. Tobin's chest on the island to get Og's stolen gold, which is its own thing, I see. Tobin's gold. A rope spawns on the island in case you need to return. They're really good about placing those items, but like the funny thing is that all those item placements only make sense if you're following a walkthrough, right? Like how could you possibly know that that death rune is relevant? Of all the things to be relevant, that definitely usually wouldn't be one of them, right? If you can't tell, because I justify it constantly, I feel a little bit guilty about using walkthroughs for this game, but I honestly, the more I think about it, I don't think I could have done it differently. I could have, like, quadrupled or quintupled the length of the playthrough, or depended on, like, asking questions. I probably could have avoided walkthroughs if I was streaming this, and I had people in chat, like, giving me tips. Oh, Quizmaster. Yes, please, I'm so excited. Then I could get minimal spoilers when I get stuck. Odd one out. 4 questions right and you win. Pick the odd one out. How this looks like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You are a winner. Please choose your prize. Mystery box. What we get? A body rune. Better luck next time. You pick the box. Let's see what's in the box. Nothing. Anyway, I feel like this is the right approach for an offline playthrough. Offline also means that while I am looking stuff up, like, it's at my own pace. It's when I decide it's time to research. Whereas sometimes you risk with stream people popping in and just getting impatient and telling you what to do. So I hope if you've watched, what is this, episode 17? If you've watched 17 episodes of this, that it doesn't bother you too much. Or that I did a good job of justifying it in a preamble of an earlier episode. I, loosened my restrictions on reading the wiki very gradually over 130 hours of play. So it was only after going back and editing an older video where I talked about I'm not going to Google too much. So I was like, oh yeah, about that whole not Googling too much thing. Back to Gru's Island. Give him the tooth. Swing on rope swing. Glad you can't kill quest NPCs in this. Have our tooth forks. Habits. That'll annoy Gorad lots. Here's a token of my gratitude. Some old gem I stole from Gorad. Oh, one of the crystals. Sweet. Okay, let's go back to the other guy, give him the gold. Talk to Og. Back from that dirty Tobin, I have your gold. Show things from the ogres. Horrible statue. Okay. Leave the island. Go to the Watchtower wizard. Okay. I have to go inside though first, don't I? I don't have a way over that wall. I need some coins for the upcoming step. Make sure I stop at the bank real quick. Didn't even notice that in the quest description. This is a pretty long quest, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's actually comparable to Dragon Slayer. That's okay though. Let's see, we were going until 136 hours? Yeah, we should be able to beat it in that time. Maybe even have time to spare. I will definitely start an episode with Dragon Slayer when we do it. It seems significant enough to warrant that level of attention. I needed some money. Oh my god, I'm so broke. Let's just take exactly what we need, I guess. Back to the Watchtower wizard. Really notice the difference in stamina regen when you don't have the graceful outfit. Ogre gave me these. So I have all the pieces. Now I can assemble it. Oh, that was cool. Statue symbolizing an ogre warrior of old. If I want to make friends with an ogre, this is the item to have. And give him the crystal too. Wizard, look what I have found. Hold on to it till you have all 4. Yeah, I'd like to just give it to you and clear my inventory, but whatever you say, dude. Okay, so apparently shit in this quest starts to get intense. You can make a lot of mistakes now, so I'm gonna read very closely. Need to get more food out of the bank. Forgot about that. Do that now. Okay, how well is inventory space? Not really. About the west gate, head southeast until you see a path leading up into Gul'tanoth. Go south and follow the path up the hill. This one here, probably. Use your ogre relic on the guards. Do not talk to them or they will attack you. Okay. Just regular ogres up here. Ogre guard, do not talk to. Well, what proof of friendship did you bring? I have a relic from a chieftain. A statue of Dalgroth. Welcome to Gul'tanoth, friend of the ogres. Sweet. Okay. It says I still have to be careful with talking to people. Ogre traders will attack if spoken to. A non-aggressive merchant named Grood who will sell you supplies. Catches baby implants for the hunter XP if nothing else. Cheese, great. Ogre trader. There's one that I can talk to safely. A merchant. Trade ogre merchant. Nothing, just normal herbivore stuff, okay. But I guess you can get a mortar and pestle there. I wonder if they just added a lot of, through updates over time, added ways to get these items along the quest chain so you don't have to break things up too often. I need to steal from this counter, okay. That's cool. Hands off those cakes. Cautiously grab a cake from the stall. I'm not supposed to eat it, so I'll mark it red. Usually use that to mean something's garbage, but it's really cool how they have you use combinations of skills in these things. Back on the main path to the west and follow it south. This path? Okay. Careful what you say or you'll get knocked out of the area. Okay, I gotta read ahead then. Well, I guess I consume my statue to get in here. Yikes, hopefully they remember that. Talk to the guards. You are for the cooking pot, but I am a friend of the ogres. Prove it to us with a gift. Get us something from the market. Like what? Surprise us. Use rock cake. How about this? Look at this, my favorite rock cake. Alright, we will let it through. Thank you. Time to jump the gap in the groove. Jump over gap. If you want to cross here, you must pay me 20 gold pieces. Glad we brought some. I give you 20 gold pieces to let me jump off a bridge? That's what I said, like it or lump it. Alright, I'll pay it. Whew. Oh, there's an aggressive ogre over here. Find several city guards. I guess I can just kill him. He's quite a bit weaker than the one I was fighting earlier. That or I'm just getting really lucky combat rolls. Probably still should have gotten my prayer points restored. Defense 41. Brad. Knife. Can I open this chest? There's a spider inside. Someone's idea of a joke. Nice. It's a level 1 spider though, right? Ask the aggressive ogre and you'll find several city guards. If you talk to them, they'll give you a word puzzle. I don't want to see the answer yet. I'm on an errand, so what do you want with me? Seek passage to the Scavid Caves. Answer this riddle and I will help you. If you want me to bring you an item, give you all the letters of this item, you work out what it is. First is in days, but not in years. Okay, they like this style of puzzle, don't they? Days, but not years. Evil, also in tears. All, not in none. Fourth is in hot. In sun. Fifth is in heaven, also in hate. Sixth is fearing, not in fate. Seventh is plush, not place. 8 is 9, but not 8. Last is earth and great. Jesus. Alright, let's do the ones that are obvious. Days, but not in years. AYS is in years, so it has to start with D. Evil, that's also in tears, has to be in E. All, not in none. I can't deduce anything from that, other than it's an A, an L, or an L. D-E-L, D-E-A. Fourth is in hot, but not in sun. H-O-T. We don't get anything from it being not in sun. It is in heaven and also in hate. It's either H-A or E. 6 is in fearing, not in fate. So it's not an F or an A or an E, it has to be a T. Not in fate. R, my bad. Not T. 7th is in plush, not in place. So it's not PL. Could be USH. 8 is in 9, but not in 8. It's not E or I. And 9 is 2 N's in it, so it has to be an N. Last is Earth and Great. So E or A or T or R. But not G or H. Here. So D, E, A, till... Oh, Death Rune. That's cool. I like these puzzles. Oh, my hole is an object that magic will make. It brings wreck and ruin to all its wake. Well, should have read the rest of the riddle. I worked it out. The imp has done it. Thanks for the rune. This is what you'd be needing. Scavid map. Oh, that might be the end. Okay, hold on. The medium tasks in the diary requires you to have a map. If you're planning on doing these tasks, keep the map so you don't have to come back to get another. Okay. Scavid caves are a series of caves located beneath the ogre's city. Set entrances are scattered around the north and east sides of the city. Read the map. Here we go. Need a Scavid map and light source to get in. Their locations: east of Gultanoth, northeast of Gultanoth, north of Gultanoth, north of Gultanoth, east of Gultanoth. You need to enter all the caves until you find a scared Scavid who will teach you basic Scavid words. Okay. So I think I'm done here. I don't think I have a shortcut to get out. I could try just warping. Yeah, I'm going to warp for Ardoyan and then walk back the long way. I'm actually going to take a break, and we'll be back to finish up this quest. Or at least make more progress in this quest. Okay, carrying on, heading back down to Unil. Bit of a walk. Should be fast forward. Tanith Cur. Nani? Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Stop moaning, creature. I know about you Scavids. You serve those monsters, the ogres. Sorry. Please don't touch me. You have something that belongs to me. I don't have anything. Please believe me. Somehow I find your words hard to believe. I'm begging your kindness. I don't have it. Okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Thank you, kind madam. Fingernails everywhere. I tell you where that thing you want is. The mad Scavids have it in their cave in the city. I have to learn Scavid, otherwise I'll not talk to you. I'll tell you what you need to know. Whoa. Rude. I can't help you, the others can. Let me tell you the most common Scavid words. Ar, Nod, Gor, Ig, and Cur. Those will get you started. Studying the speech of your kind. Tons of rats in here too, it looks like. I think I can go in the rest of them in any order, I think. Scavid. Gedith to Nath. Because I don't actually know what they mean. Say Cur. Could you figure that out through, Seems the Scavid understood you. You learned this through brute force under normal circumstances, I assume? It's interesting. Oh, I guess you learn it by brute forcing each one of them and then writing down those answers. Gotcha. It's like brute forcing in what do you call it? Monkey Island. Gorker is R. Arker. Seem to understand you. That's 2. So the third one down here. Oh, Nightshade, we need that, don't we? Curbidith. egg. You have to wait for them to respawn, I guess. Put in a medium task. Cool. Guess I'll go ahead and tag this nightshade thing while I wait for it to respawn. Okay, I think the last cave, I should have gone there at the beginning, but I think I know where it is now. Yeah, this is a complicated quest. There's our nightshade. Tanath Gore is Nod. So you have one answer to each of them, I think. Gotcha. Talking to the scared one again. Scared Scavid. Kid's been telling you you've learned Scavid. You should speak to the mad ones in their cave. Okay. Give these guys a gold bar to pry my way through. Halt, you cannot pass here. I am friend to ogres. You'll be my friend only with gold. Bring me a bar of pure gold and I will let you pass. Shit, I thought I did the right thing. I guess not. It didn't knock me that far back, though. Use gold bar on ogre guard. Did you bring me the gold? Here it is. On your way. Enter the cave. Cool. Talk to the mad scout. I guess there's one cave nightshade in both caves. Kurtanath is Bedith. Oh, you speak a little Scavid, eh? I'm impressed. Here, take this prize. The others are with the shamans of the Enclave. You'll never get them back. They hid one in the sacred rock. Nothing can touch him now. Interesting. Thanks, man. Hey, that's a convenient little hole. Guessing it doesn't work to let me back there, does it? No. Okay. We're back in Yanil. I'm going to deposit the crystals if I can so I can get my hands on some more healing items. Food. Don't think I actually need this knife. Another one just in case. Lots of dangerous stuff coming up in this next section. I just saw the message at the bottom, so that's how the scavengers are getting at Yanil. Okay, good. It remembers. You may pass. Thank you. Oh, did not mean to do that. Can I de-aggro, please? Just clicking. I know I don't really need to click on the minimap because my resolution is high enough and OpenGL lets me see, but I imagine minimap clicking keeps you from accidentally fighting NPCs. Enclave guard. Okay, I need to use a nightshade on one of them, but not accidentally eat it. Can't stand this plant. It burns, it burns. I'm not scared. Run past the guard while he's busy. Gutsy. Meanwhile, in the Shaman's Enclave... Stupid dragon. Holy shit. Okay. Don't fuck with the shamans. Run straight past the blue dragons and take out the exit at the north. Last two crystals are here, but you can't do anything without help. Okay. So... I don't have a map for this place. I need to not get killed, basically, is my goal, I guess. Don't fuck with the ogre chieftains either. So this is where having graceful and the ability to run quickly out of here would be great. Yeah, this is one where without a walkthrough you'd be like, okay, I'll go try to do something in here, but you're actually just supposed to leave as soon as possible so you can have the solution. But I think the cutscene's supposed to convey to you you're not supposed to do stuff here. These guys can one-shot dragons. If you fuck with them, you're gonna have a bad day. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Looks like it's not a multi-combat area, so if one thing aggroes me, I'm not getting nuked to death like I was in the Abyss. So I gotta go back to the Watchtower real quick, talk to the wizard. I know I probably should just sit down and grind out combat for a while, just so that these events aren't so scary. But this used to be one of my favorite things about old school MMOs. Like, they let you do stuff before you were supposed to, and the experience is a lot different when you're vulnerable and have to be careful than when you're basically invincible, right? You talked before about there was a run that you wanted to do in Final Fantasy XI to get to a town. Sorry, cat's not coming over. I had to jump and run AFK real quick. Final Fantasy XI, there was a town you could get to unlock airships really early, but you had to make a run there. They're mostly dangerous terrain. Anything that aggroed you would probably one-shot you. But it was super fun and very rewarding to do. So even though I should probably be higher level before attempting this quest, getting the Unil teleport is going to be real nice. Talk to the Watchtower Wizard. I found the Cave of Ogre Shaman, but I cannot touch them. That's because of their magical powers. You must fight with them with their own methods. Don't speak to them. I suggest a potion. Collect a guam leaf, add some jangerberries, mix in some ground bat bones. It's essential to return it to me before you use it so I can empower it with my magic. Be very careful as you mix it, as it's extremely volatile. Mixing ingredients of this type in the wrong order can cause explosions. Oh, you've been brushing up on herb lore and magic? Only experienced magicians can use the potion. It's too dangerous in the hands of the unskilled. Okay. That's why I need to have high magic to be able to start this mission. So let me read here. Vial of water, add the jangerberries. I'll give you some herblore XP, cool. Okay. Add the bat bones to the potion of the Watchtower Wizard. Made the potion. Infuse it with magic. Strange words muttered over the liquid. A dangerous substance. Must remind you that this potion will be used if your magic level is high enough. How high is high enough? If you can cast bones to bananas or any spells beyond that, you should be alright. It's a nice way to say it without giving math, right? I'm going to swing into... Actually, I wonder, nowadays, quests will tell you right out if you don't meet the prerequisites for them. Since there's a couple quests that actually talk about needing to have skill partway through, I wonder if the way it used to work was you would just get 9/10 of the way through the quest and be like, "Yep, you can't do this anymore, sorry." I'm just going to completely fill up on food just to play it as safe as humanly possible. I'm going to bring in... Oh shit, I have that shark that I found lying on the ground in Morton. Ultimate oh shit button. And 2 summer pies. I don't need the jangerberries, so I'm going to dump them here. I guess I can deposit them. Keep 2 open slots for the stuff that I need from in here. Dangerous magical liquid. Okay, I'm just going to walk all the way there, even though it's a long walk. I can make sure I've got full run and avoid the dragons. The Nightshade's definitely one of those things, like, how can you know to do that? Burns. I'm not scared. Alright, here we go. We have to take out 6 shamans without getting nuked by the dragons at any point. Or the ogre chieftains, which I think can also aggro us. I think we have to do it all in one go, but I'm not 100% sure about that part. Shamans have capes, okay. Run away! Okay. Got 1 down. I'm gonna try using them and then hope that the pathing works out, right? The crystal I gotta get from this rock. Second one gone. I'll link with the shamans, okay. Third one gone. Turn off auto run. Oh, now we want to run again. Dragon's freaking me out, man. Running, 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 running. Goes the 4th. Left now. It's the last one. Okay, now I have to mine the crystal in the center and then we're done. Walk as far as I can. 92 demon. Now it's time to run. Sweet, we are done. I'm just gotta get out of here. I'm gonna let my run energy regen. Phew! We made it. I was a little nervous. We did it though. Okay. That was a hard quest. I was probably a little bit more scared of the blue dragon than I needed to be. I don't think I've ever been hit by dragon fire, but I guess it can do up to 50 damage if it hits you, and I have 50 hit points, so it would not have worked out well for me. I hit up the bank, get my graceful set back, because I've had the cape on this whole time, which probably was a bad idea. Enjoy my Yanil teleport. Alright. Graceful set, please. Talk to the Watchtower wizard. Did the potion work? It did. I wiped out all those ogre shamans. Last, you brought all the crystals. The shield generator can be activated, and once again, you'll be safe. Crystals there, and lower the lever to activate the system. Doesn't matter what order I do it in. Yellow in the southwest. It's not the right crystal for this. Oh, right, I'm facing south. Magenta in the northeast. I guess you just brute force it. Gray in the southeast. So, RGBK, right? Or, no. It's CYMK. It's like a giant printer. Pull the lever on the west side of the room. Oh, here we go. Pull the lever! Whoa! It works. The town will now be safe. Help was invaluable. Take this payment as a token of my gratitude. Improve your magic level for you. Here's a special item for you. A new spell. Be able to teleport yourself here. Shit, yeah. I have all the spells, all the teleports I qualify now for, except for Trollheim. 4 quest points, 15,000 magic XP, so that got me to 62. 62 magic. Wind wave. Blood runes. How big of a hassle are those? 400 coins. Woof. Okay. Maybe not. Trollheim teleport. 8 Patolas at 64 and probably requires a quest. Current Castle. I have the thing for. I got that from Arceuus' favor, but 69 is a ways from 62. That would make magic my highest stat if I focused it. Getting a teleport to Corinne would be great. 5 enchant. I have the ability to enchant diamond jewelry, right? What does that even do? I think I wasn't looking at it before. Ring of Life, Phoenix Necklace, Pistol Bracelet, Amulet of Power. Amulet of Power offers a good balance of attack and defense bonuses for all classes. Item is a less expensive option for players that don't wish to buy an Amulet of Glory. It lacks teleportation capabilities, weaker attack and prayer bonuses. Huh. I have to get crafting a little bit higher to make the diamond amulet. Oh, crafting 70. Just a little bit higher. Okay. We need crafting 70 eventually, but that's not going to be how we do it. Wearing a bristle bracelet prevents the player from being scalded when entering the abyss. Oh, that's cool. Phoenix Necklace automatically restores the wearer's hit points by 30%. They drop below 20%. Should have brought that Ring of Life with me. I totally forgot about it. Would have been less paranoid about the dragons. Okay, well, I've got the Watchtower teleport now, which is very cool. Cost 2 law runes. I didn't realize so did the Ardoyan one. I think I'm gonna take a break to figure out what we're doing next, so I'll just be back in a couple minutes. Okay, thinking about it, we got about 2.5 hours left in the episode. We did something pretty significant here, getting that Watchtower teleport. I think I want to train defense. I just want to focus on leveling defense up for a bit. I'd like to get it to 50, so that's not going to happen in the rest of this session, but it'll be a thing that we're going to fall back on in between questing in order to keep our sanity and have something that's like pseudo AFK for me to do so I can get some work done while playing. Let me go ahead and learn this teleport. Sweet. 5,000 gold. I kind of need that. I'm super broke. So that's going to involve Slayer. So I would like to still stick to tasks that I can get 2 things happening at once. Lizards, right. Those guys were out in the desert and it was a big pain in the butt to fight them. I'm gonna go to Lumbridge. Shuffle around my gear. And then we'll go fight these lizards. Maybe I'll bring the Expeditious Bracelet so we can get out of there as fast as possible. I might even try to fight the baby lizards even though they're worse Slayer XP just because the hassle of being in the desert is quite high. I hate this bank with all of my heart. I don't know what's wrong with it. Every other bank in the game is fine. Bank is trash for some reason. God damn it, I forgot to bring food. Well, I think the heat is a bigger threat. I'll always warp out and come back if food becomes a problem. Getting super annoying Russian spam emails on my calendar, of all things. Google doesn't filter for spam on the calendar. Whenever you hear that particular sound, that's what that is. Changing the colors on the water skins. Green is full, light blue is next to full, white is middle, pink is almost empty, red is empty. I had to come up with a progression that made sense for me. Ooh, hit twice in a row. Oh god. What the hell is hitting me so hard all of a sudden? Keep dropping iron and coal. I might see if I can bring a superheat item. I gotta bring some nature runes out here. Maybe a fire staff, we'll see. I want to try to fairy ring there, so I have a. Then I can go back in the fairy ring in order to bank. I don't have to make such a long run back every time, and I can afford to bring different stuff with me. Pick what I'm bringing first. I definitely want to get that Expeditious Bracer. Five water skins is probably fine. Nature runes. Fire staff. What else? Draman staff. Food. Expeditious Bracelet. I don't think I burned all of them, did I? Maybe I did. Oh no, here it is. Salmon. I don't know how many charges it has left. Check. 9 charges, that's enough. Just want to make sure that I don't need to go buy more ice coolers, right? Talk to Evil Bob. Seems like a good idea. Alright, fishing random event. This one's actually pretty good. Huh? Where am I? On my island. Take me to your leader. I'm your leader. I've done this one a couple times. I think I got the idea. It's got a cat next to it, okay. So sleepy. I'm seeing you. Became better at magic, really? I thought it was only fishing you could get out of it. Interesting. Back to Slayer. Pretty silly. I don't know why I didn't think of this last time we were farming these lizards. I'm like, these lizards are so far out of the way. Can't get to a water source to top off my water jugs, water sacks, whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. All you have to do is come to Zenaris, and it's like having a farm that's right in front of a bank. So I went from thinking this was hard for some reason to realizing it's actually super trivial. In fact, I probably don't even need to bring food. I can just run away if I start to get below like 20 and come here and heal. We'll just do that. I can save some space. Don't need the money either. They're not dropping that. Okay, back to business. Defense 42, meaning of life. Oh god, why am I... Oh, I forgot to heal while I was in town. Shit. Whoops. Like something's missing. I feel like I had to do something else. But hey, defense 42. Yay. Huzzah. Or something. Combat levels are starting to get pretty slow past 40. But, it's okay. We'll get there. Sorry, I'm guest on this TwitchCon panel and just got an email from the moderator of the panel asking for some information. I started replying and then my reply got pretty long, so that's why I was just standing there AFK. Hopefully fast forwarding and skip most of it. I've heard that bank standing is a thing in this game though, so... Finish depositing stuff, fill up my water, and we'll go back out. Slayer 43, very nice. I also got this longbone, which I think I've got one of them before and I buried it, and that was a mistake. So I'm looking into what longbones are all about and what I should be doing with them. Defense 43, very nice, and we're so close to being done. I think I got like 2 more lizards and we're out of here. That'll be a nice stopping point for today. Still have an hour left in the video or so, but I'll just track down the next Slayer task. Probably clear that if it takes us over a bit on time, depending on what the task is. Slayer task complete. 18 tasks, 64 points, 1,200 necessary to get the thing we want. But I don't think we're actually going to get it that way. I don't think we'll get it via... Well, no. I guess I shouldn't say that. It's not the number of points I get per task. It's the number of points I get at multiple tasks. Like at level 10 and 20 tasks and 50 tasks and so on. That's when you start getting huge bonuses. And once we switch to newer Slayer Masters too. So we're at combat 57.73. I think if I finish getting defense to 50, we'll get us to 60. And then we can do the quest to get halberds, which I'd like to do before training melee further. Although I guess I also have to get prayer up to be able to use prayers for protection prayers for the quest that unlocks halberds. We'll figure it out. But no, I think we're done for now. I'm going to quickly run over to the Slayer Master to see what our next task is, and then I'm going to sign off after heading back to the bank. Wall beasts. Alright, I gotta look up what that is before we sign off here. It doesn't matter to you because I'll be back in like 5 seconds, right? But still. Okay, first of all, Longbone. I have a lectern. Something that you use for construction experience. Significant construction experience. Okay. That's kind of cool. 4,500 experience per bone? You're kidding. How much do I need for a level up right now? 451? Okay, well, guess I need to be excited about longbones then and never, ever, ever bury them. Alright, and then Wall Beast. What the fuck is that? Slayer monster requires 35 star to kill. Spiny helmet or a Slayer helmet is required to start fighting one. Do I have access to those? I feel like they wouldn't give me an enemy I can't kill, right? Spiny helmet. Okay. Here in the Lumbridge Swamp Caves. 650 coins. Need it for a Slayer helmet anyway. Okay. It's interesting that it's only 10 of them, but I guess I could probably go in there pretty easily with melee and take them out. I just need to make sure I get that spiny helmet before we head down to it. Alright. Cool. We'll be back in, from your perspective, 5 minutes. From my perspective, like 15 hours. Bye. Greetings, friends. For you, it has been seconds. For me, it has been many, many hours. We're back. Gonna go do the Slayer task. Probably just gonna cap out the hour with Slayer leveling. I need to get back to a Slayer Master in order to buy the helmet. I might need to grind some money. Because the helmet, how much is it? It's like 600 gold or something. I'm actually going to pop over to the Grand Exchange. I guess I could go over that way anyway, because the Slayer Master is in the Edgeville dungeon. It's probably the closest one to me right now anyway. I'm a noob picking up other people's ashes, but I needed to make my Herblore potion, and I don't want to like farm for it on my own, so I may as well grab it while I'm doing other stuff, right? Slayer helmet is like 600 coins, I think we said last time. 650 coins. I might not have that much. Went pretty broke. So I'll see if I've got some stuff that I'm comfortable parting with. I think the Grand Exchange is less and less punishing from a money-making perspective because it's a really hard call for me to sell anything in this game. I probably have a good reason to want to use it for skilling up in almost every case. Even before I was like, oh, well, I can at least sell my old mithril gear. I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to sell that. Maybe I need that for like making abyss runs and that sort of thing. Why are talas? What are you guys doing in here? This longbone probably sells for a decent amount, but I want to use it. Actually, didn't we find out last time that the longbone can get sold to an NPC? Oh no, it's the quest prerequisite before we can do it. Yeah, I struggle to sell any of this. Just the swamp paste sells pretty well, huh? I'll probably end up doing that minigame again, though. I'll sell it. Alright, let's noted withdrawal here. Limestone sold and got me enough money to afford the thing that I need, so we're okay. It's not the end of the world. Decide where I'm gonna put Slayer tasks. Tools, probably? I think tools would be right. Alright, I need to get a spiny helmet, and then we're gonna go to Lumbridge, I think, in order to fight these wall beasts. See you soon. Before I go, what's happening over here? Okay. It is 2 in the morning Pacific time. Pretty sure I'm on a US world. I love video games. Alright, trade, Vinaka. We need spiny helmets. Got it. What else do I need from this guy? Or rather, what else do I get from leveling Slayer? The skill guide real quick, I'm just curious if there's any cool new stuff coming out. Equipment. Boots of Stone at 44. And the leaf-bladed stuff at 55 with higher attack levels. Boots of Stone cost 200 coins. Okay, every time I look at these I'm like, 18,000. Oh, it's for the whole stack. That makes more sense. Buy these just to have them in the bank for later. So they don't actually have any stats, I see. The spiny helmet sort of discourages fighting these mobs with magic, but... Okay, I need to pop to the bank in Lumbridge and get my melee kit fighting these things. I guess I need a light source, too. I've never been to the Lumbridge Swamp Caves. I can get there from the Lost Tribe Castle Cellar? Oh shit, how does that work? I might look into that. No, you might need anti-poison too. Let's deposit y'all. Anti-poison. Should be enough of that, I think. Bring some food for good measure. Really? What am I calling my Karamja, or not Karamja, Kandaren thing? Kandaren. Tap 7. Yeah, it's a tool. It's a light source. Oh, I guess I put it as a key item. That makes sense. Awesome. My graceful crap. The helmet. Cool. Pretty neat looking. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do this Lost Tribe Cellar shortcut to this place. When you incorrectly navigate the maze, you end up in the caves. Hold on. Mine something clear. Blockage between the tunnels where you picked up the brooch in Lumbridge Swamp Cave. It doesn't become accessible until after you finish the quest. Okay. I should figure out how to do this because we might be coming back here again for more Slayer tasks. It might be this way. Squeeze through a hole. Tunnel is blocked with rocks. Do I need a pickaxe for it? Alright, we'll give it a shot. That totally worked using the pickaxe on the thing. That's pretty awesome. Because normally you can't use this. Awesome. Cave bugs. These are the Lumbridge Swamp Caves. It's much easier than trying to get a rope and track it down elsewhere. Whoa. Oh, Drunken Dwarf. This is interesting. I think these are all Slayer enemies. Jump across stepping stone. There we go. Cool. So I guess if you don't have the spiny helmet, they grab your head and slam you on the ground, doing a bunch of damage. I really like that Slayer aspect. Like, Slayer's fun in general, just sending you around the world to fight different things, but you need to have special gear in order to be able to handle them. Using the ice coolers on the lizards, or the mirror shield on the cockatrices. Very cool indeed. We'll be back after the wall beasts are all dead. Also, holy shit, they have a lot of hit points for... What level are they? 49? Easy task. I might try... I am going to do a tour at some point and try to kill all the Slayer enemies. I may as well start working on that now if I'm in a Slayer cave. Whoa, when did I get poisoned? Just lost. Why is my health so low? Keep an eye out for that better, apparently. I wonder what the rationale is for most Slayer monsters not being aggressive. Because this one's an exception, right? If you walk past this, it grabs you. So I'm not complaining. Because I don't think they're aggressive. It might be that I'm out-leveled on these guys, but... What is that? Slayer Cave near the Fermenic folks' Relica. And I don't think anything in there aggroes you either. Well, thank God they only make you kill 10 of these, because they have a shitload of hit points, and they're kind of hard to farm, so they don't respawn quickly. Slayer task complete. Let's get the hell out of here. Go see what our new task is. Before we do the next task, and actually it might be a way to wrap this session here, the next quest I want to do requires we have barley, which I cannot buy. I don't think I can buy it. Double check that. So I might want to go start planting that. I just remembered that we planted something for some reason fairly recently. It was jute seeds, just to give it a try. And then I never actually harvested them, so I should probably go do that. Figure out what the deal is with harvesting. Go ahead and top off on health here. So yeah, I think we'll talk to Slayer Master, see what the next task is. And then I'll go see if I can find somewhere to plant barley. And then I'll check on my old crops that I left behind over by Sears Village. Then we'll probably wrap this episode, and I'll start getting ready for the next episode. I'm going to try to hit farming 30 if we can. $85 shades. Okay. Shade. Stronghold security. Are the ones in Shades of Morton count? They're a terrible way to complete the Shade Slayer task due to their high damage and high hit points. Better choice being Lore Shades and Shades of Morton. Now, the problem with Lore Shades and Shades of Morton is they don't drop shit. I guess I could do the Shades of Morton minigame while I'm there, though. That's probably the right way to do it. Yeah, and just bless all of my serums. Decided that wasn't worth it earlier, but I may as well bless it if I need to be there anyway. Alright, well we won't do that right now. Let me go check on the crop patch that I abandoned. I wonder how much attention you have to give these crops if you leave them behind without harvesting them immediately. And I'm going to try to grab some barley seeds and find somewhere to plant barley. You know, I want to level defense really far, but those shades are annoying to fight, so when I do them I might try to use level up ranged and safe spot them, especially since they have no loot. Alright, jute fibers. Done our first ever round of actual farming. Okay, I guess I should have brought barley here. I didn't realize this was a hops patch. Hop back one more time. Go ahead and see if I can knock out 29 herb lore. I think I can. Let's see. I've got 30 serum 7s that I can upgrade. Guess that wasn't enough XP. I guess Terramin is not worth it anymore. Anyway, if I go to kill Lore Shades, I can take the opportunity. I think I'm probably gonna... Oh yeah, I will not be able to upgrade all of these to Serum 2. I only get 2% Sanctity per dead shade. So let's see. And it decays over time. But even let's say we were perfect, every 10 shades I'd be able to purify 1 serum. So best case scenario, I get 8 serums purified. That's okay. I'll probably end up doing that. Can I finish pushing to my level up here? I'm going to clean the Ranar weeds. There it is. Herblore 29. Now make energy mix. Really would like to get to the 30. Just for non-clinical OCD reasons. Okay, well there's only about 7 minutes left in the episode, so we'll go ahead and wrap it there. Plan for the next episode, we are going to go to Keldagrim and do the Forgotten Tale quest, because that gives farming XP. Been putting that off for a while. To go ahead and wrap it. That's part of why we planted that barley. And then after that, we're going to do a quest called Garden of Tranquility, which requires 25 farming and gives us the activated Ring of Karos, which I found out about forever ago, way back when we first did Creature of Fenconstrain. So I think having that ring is helpful for future questing. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.